What's up? Welcome to the Pinfall Podcast. I'm your host, Liz. I'm joined as always by my co-host, Marcus.
And it's our 1 year of being Twitch affiliates.
Is it?
Yeah. I thought you
You
heard
said
me when I said that before we started.
oh.
Yeah, 1 year today. So it's very lucky that we're streaming now. So with that, we've got special surprise. We've got new rewards for channel points. One of my favorites is, and I promised this on the stream yesterday, the LA Knight, yeah, as one of them, as a sound effect you can play with with channel points. Now I won't do it automatically. I have to see it and then do it myself because Twitch isn't easy like that. But there's other stuff like no cursing, IRL word ban. You can time out somebody else in the chat, emote only chat, and the basics. So a lot of fun stuff. You got channel points. This is a reason to use them.
Funny. So I guess like that.
What was that?
I've redeemed points.
Dummy, yeah.
You can't hear it, but everyone in the stream
You can
can.
feel it. I can feel it in my heart.
I hope everyone enjoyed that, and that's the yeah, LA Knight.
Also, I have amassed 4 drinks tonight, not including the unopened Red Bull on my desk that I haven't moved yet.
Why do you do this?
Well, because the cocktail I had is good, but it's a little heavy, so I got a different cocktail. And then I still have my espresso from earlier. I was like, oh, maybe I'll drink that. But I've also got my water.
Mm-hmm. You're not going to drink your espresso. I know that for a fact.
It is behind the laptop, so it probably won't. Christmas, basically. Happy Festivus more so, but happy Christmas, basically.
Happy Festivus tomorrow. Merry Christmas in a couple days. Happy Kwanzaa or after that. And happy Hanukkah, for like a month ago. And it's happy holidays to any that I missed. What? You keep freezing. We can't see what you're doing.
Oh, this sucks. I froze in a good place. Went to go light my candle. As I went to go dip the match down into it, it burned out. Like, it stopped burning.
Oh, that's fun.
Let's try that again.
Also, just want to shout out that January 8th? January 8th, I believe, is the Mike Romies Awards, the second annual Mike Romies. The 8th. Oh, wait, we're doing it on a Sunday, right?
We're doing it on a Saturday. You wanted to do it on a Sunday, and I said that's silly.
Okay, so then yes, it's on a Saturday, January 8th. Our yearly show awarding the best in professional wrestling and the worst. We've got some great categories set up. We've already decided on some winners and some losers. And we're very excited for it. Definitely don't miss it because it's going to be a great time. And again, that's January 8th. Just like last year, it'll be a production mess. And it'll be even better this time.
We might even get a special guest appearance from our special guest host.
And we'll have live call-ins from award winners. We will. I can guarantee that.
Probably.
Yes.
Guaranteeing it.
I'm guaranteeing live call-ins from award winners.
Mark has spent all of his money on Cameo.
I
That's it.
already owe $400. So I can't afford a cameo right now.
I have to say, I look radiant in tonight's podcast.
It's the green crown.
It is. It's the green crown. It's like it's either doing something for the light or it's I don't know. This is my look. My final form. Happy fucking
What?
happy AEW.
Oh, okay. You cut out right after you said happy.
Oh.
Yeah, happy Kyle O'Reilly is all elite. Happy Undisputed Day. Undisputed Era is back together minus Roddy.
This was the OG anyway, so
Yeah. This is the tag
they
champs.
were at Roddy's wedding.
This is a good day. Kyle is reunited with Redragon and Undisputed Era. And it wasn't like a big reveal either. It was like pretty simple, but we're teased of a lot to come.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I love this. It's so nice to see them together again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Kyle's one of my favorite in-ring wrestlers, so
I feel like the AEW crowd's gonna appreciate him more than the NXT crowd was.
yeah. Well,
It's just wild to me that like they literally could have given him the title and potentially had him stay in NXT.
yeah.
They could have done that, and they didn't.
But maybe they didn't see the promo chops in him. Maybe they didn't see him having a good reign.
That's just weak on them in that case.
Mm-hmm. Well, we tonight's holiday bash show was a lot of fun. Had a great match between Cole and Cassidy. Like we already mentioned, Kyle O'Reilly debuted. Adam Page versus Bryan Danielson 2 was announced for January 5th. And let's see, what else happened? Dan Lambert quoted Shakespeare. We got a very touching Owen Hart video package. The semifinal match between Nyla Rose versus Ruby Soho in the TBS tournament. That was a lot of fun. Malachi Black murdered Griff Garrison. Also a lot of fun. And then we had a very long main event between MJFTR versus Sting, Darby, and Punk, and yeah, it was pretty fun. MJF almost brained himself, but glad he's okay.
That wasn't fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty fun show. Rampage should be exciting, so I'm looking forward to that. What'd you think of Dynamite?
I liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I thought it went by really fast. The only thing was just that last match went on really long.
Yeah.
That match took a minute. I mean, I think a lot of people were expecting something to happen because like it was 9:45 and the match was still going, and we were like, well, it's about to end, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't not for lack of entertainment.
Yeah, like
it did go on very long.
It didn't fall flat in any way.
Oh yeah, exactly. It just wasn't. It dragged a little bit, I think. That's all.
Mm-hmm. MJF tweeted, "I'm fine. It's Punk you should be worried about. Stayed away from me like a coward."
So,
MJF keeping kayfabe alive. All right, so you want to jump into the news?
ignore the fork in my drink.
Huh?
Ignore the fork in my drink. Get rid of
Okay,
that.
we can't see it because you froze.
doesn't beat up again. Right.
And
As long as I freeze good positions.
you don't. You never do.
Okay.
Just want to shout out before we get into the news, and while Liz changes the sign, that new episode of the UPF will be releasing next Thursday. What is that? New Year's Eve? No, the day before New Year's Eve. Right? The day before New Year's Eve. New episode of the UPF. Go to upfworld.com to find out more about that and catch up on old episodes. But yeah, a lot of fun. Definitely won't want to miss this coming episode because I am in the main event. Me being the best goddamn trainer in the world. All right, so news.
Lots of news. Non WWE news. The fridge just started making weird noises. I was like, what the fuck is that?
How can you hear the fridge from there?
Doors open on the corner.
Okay.
These little dinky ass headphones in that aren't noise canceling. Okay. So first things first, Scotty 2 Hottie is announced for GCW. I think is fucking interesting. He's gonna fight Joey Janela at GCW's Die for This.
Of course,
which is their New Year's Day match.
Of course, it's Joey Janela. Of course.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Then on top of that, a certain somebody was announced for AAA Mega. Was announced for a match for the AAA Mega Championship at Rey de Reyes 2022 against Hio del Vikingo, and that is Mr. John Hennigan.
Yeah.
Is Mr. John Morrison, which is interesting.
I think that's his first booking post release.
So far, I mean, when is it happening?
I don't know. I think it's like January
19th.
What is it?
February 19th.
Oh, okay. That's exciting. He was big in Mexico, in Lucha Underground, I think, also AAA.
Oh.
AAA. What's that?
He's being advertised as Johnny Mundo.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's what he's going as, I guess, for now.
Yeah, that's what his name used to be when he was in Mexico, because he does a different name with every fucking promotion.
Makes
Johnny
sense.
Impact, Johnny Nitro, Johnny Mundo.
Makes sense.
He goes to AEW, probably Johnny Dynamite, Johnny Rampage.
Also, Antonio Inoki provided a health update after being hospitalized and having surgeries. He was hospitalized. Oh, that's not a word. Hospitalized earlier this year. Apparently, it was due to issues with his lower back, diabetes, and something called systemic transthyretin amyloidosis.
Okay.
That's not how it's pronounced at all. That's just what you're gonna have to have, which apparently impairs blood circulation.
Oh.
To undergo surgery, emergency surgery. Fuck me! Why can't I talk? To undergo emergency surgery to a volvulus, a twist of the intestines. This past summer. Sounds fucking horrifying.
Does.
But apparently he said that all he can say is, I'm fine. But I guess at this point he's doing okay. He said that he's got trouble sleeping at times, but he's not doing horribly in spite of all those complications. Great.
Yeah, hopefully he can fight through it.
Yeah.
Wishing him the best.
Seems like he's kind of.
Yeah.
Also, PWG has been announcing lots of people for Battle of Los Angeles. They just announced JD Drake. So far, the people that have been announced are Jonah, Alex Shelley, Kevin Blackwood, Leo Rush, Black Taurus, Daniel Garcia, Jack Cartwheel, Bandito, Lee Moriarty, Davey Richards, Aramis, Jonathan Gresham.
Yeah.
Oh. Like a sick fucking lineup so far.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I never watched a PWG show, so that might be the first.
Yeah. That would be an interesting one to watch, I think.
Yeah.
And then also, Alex Hammerstone has signed a multi-year extension with MLW.
Hey.
So,
good.
yeah, he's sticking around, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Also, in addition to PWG announcing a bunch of people, there's also a mystery opponent for Jay White for the NJPW January 15th show, I believe, which is going to be somewhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it is, but it's
exciting. It was funny because I read the tweet and I was like, yes, there. And then I just fucking. But with that said, NJPW has also announced that their Strong Style Evolve 2022 is set for March 20th in Tampa, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets are going to go on sale January 3rd. March 20th, there's going to be a strong taping taking place at the Coliseum. Sorry, I'm like not paying attention to what I'm reading. So apparently it was originally just a strong taping, and now it's Strong Style Evolve.
Okay.
It's been changed. Which I think is interesting. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Apparently, NJPW Strong's next set of tapings will be taped on January 15th under the New Beginning USA banner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means, but
yeah, I don't know.
All right. Now for some WWE news. There's actually a couple of these. Postponed Quebec Canada house show until March 2022. And it's essentially because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
The government announced a shutdown in the province. So it looks like they're probably going to have to cancel their December 30th show, and I think they did end up. That's the one they canceled. There's so much news. I'm just like not here.
Oh, Miriam said that New Japan show is taking place in Seattle.
Seattle. Only for some reason I was thinking Midwest, but it sounds better. I just wish that they would come back to the East Coast for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Just got some shit I want to talk about. Also, WWE. Let's see, is there anything? They have had a number of stars test positive for COVID ahead of the upcoming holiday tour. Not great. It's not great because they got the MSG show on the 26th.
Yeah.
And this holiday tour was also canceled last year because of the pandemic, so it's not. Apparently, the Friday Christmas Eve episode is not going to be acted because it was taped on the December 17th show.
Mm-hmm. And they're not worried about their tours because they said that they could put some people from NXT in the lower card matches if they have to.
Yeah. Apparently in Stamford, the WWE headquarters reinstated their indoor mask mandate for the third time since the beginning of the pandemic.
Oh, good.
Never have stopped, but whatever. Anyways, that's the point. So yeah, hopefully that turns out fine. I guess WWE said that they are preparing for all potential outcomes. Which, if anybody knows how to do it, it's them.
Yeah. Please, for the love of God, don't bring back the Thunderdome.
Thunderdome.
No.
I'm joking. So everybody knows, I don't want to see that ever again. Apparently, also the WWE 2K22 roster has an update has emerged, and apparently it is more than likely for a number of people that Bray Wyatt, Johnny Gargano, obviously, Keith Lee are going to be part of the about 150-man roster in the game.
Hopefully they get some money for it. Hopefully.
Apparently it is unlikely, though, that they're going to feature people that are in AEW. So don't expect to see Adam Cole or Bryan Danielson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I've got like one piece of news left, and I did it accidentally. Oh no, okay. Some Impact news. Impact announced a 10-man hardcore war match for Hard to Kill. That's going to include Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson teaming with Eric Young, Diener, and Joe Doring to take on Rich Swann, Willie Mack, Eddie Edwards, Heath, and Rhino. I don't know what a hardcore war is, but I feel like that's going to be a fun fucking match.
Yeah, probably just an all-out hardcore, no DQ match. Sounds like it'll be a blast.
Yeah. We still have to watch the fucking throwback show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We still haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Annoying. Tony Khan, final piece of news. Tony Khan confirmed that Battle of the Belts will only be 60 minutes long, and because it's only 60 minutes long, every AEW title will be defended on the show.
Makes sense.
Yeah. That's the news.
Okay. Cool. Now you're still freezing a lot. I don't know if you want to take time to maybe switch networks before we switch over to matches and promos, because it's affecting your audio too.
Yeah.
But what's that?
I went to go join our other Wi-Fi network. The network could not be found.
Interesting.
Oh, insane over here.
Oh yeah. It does not show it on my phone. Fun. Okay. Alright, so we started off with Adam Cole versus Orange Cassidy in a very, very fun match. And I think Liz, oh, there we go. Okay, she's reconnecting. So for those who have just joined, we've got a nice sound effect in our channel rewards now that you should definitely try and redeem for. Liz is back.
Hi.
Welcome back.
I am connected to the new, not to the new Wi-Fi, to the other Wi-Fi, I think.
You're still freezing a little bit.
I did what I could. I mean, I'm freezing for myself too, so.
It's probably all those damn tabs you have open.
Yeah, that's probably.
I mean, having on you use Chrome, right?
Yeah, but the thing is I have the same amount of tab open constantly because it's like I cultivate it pretty much. So there are days where my Wi-Fi isn't, like, I'm not cutting in and out, and there are days where I am, and nothing changes. So.
All right. Well, we started off with Adam Cole versus Orange Cassidy for Dynamite, and this was a really fun match.
Yeah. We started with a cute little side headlock takedown. Cole ends up getting tired of that cutesy shit, though, pretty fucking quick. He kicks the leg of OC. We get a backstabber to Cassidy after several roll-ups. Orange ends up shoving Cole in the whole city region, taking him off the top rope. We get a DDT to Cole. Then the Young Bucks come out, and they're kind of trying to be like annoying. And, you know, in our head, we were like, oh, Young Bucks out. Who else is going to come out? But then Best Friends come out. And Orange Cassidy takes out Cutler. Best Friends kind of just mitigate the situation. And Cole throws Orange Cassidy into the stairs. Goes to hit him with a knee to the face. Cassidy moves. So Cole smacks his whole fucking knee into the stairs. Which just felt like the stupidest idea.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, we get some super lazy kicks to Cole. Cole ends up getting super kicked. Orange gets a brainbuster on the knee of Cole. Orange ends up getting the Sundog Millionaire to Cole. And then a diving DDT to Adam, which was really cool because like he hit the DDT like about this close to the fucking ground. Like it was about to fall flat, and then he managed it, and I was like, ooh. Then Cole wants the Panama Sunrise. He can't quite get it. We get a Michinoku driver to Adam instead. He goes off the top rope into a super kick, or Orange Cassidy goes off the top rope into a super kick from Adam, and then a Panama Sunrise to Orange. A really lazy cover, so Orange kicks out. Orange gets the beach break, but Adam kicks out. And then Cole just says, I'm out of here. He bops out of the ring. And then Bobby Piscato comes out. Bobby's yelling at the ref, and he's distracting, and then who fucking comes out of goddamn nowhere? Goddamn Kyle fucking Riley.
Yeah.
Bless his soul.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I kind of thought that this was going to happen the moment that Adam was the first one out. But then it happened, and I was like, it's happening. It's really happening. So that was awesome. I didn't actually catch the finish of this match. I was way too fucking excited.
Wasn't it when Cole pulled down his
did he
knee
get the final
pad?
shot?
Yeah, the shot, I think they call it.
Oh, do they just call it the shot now?
Think so.
Oh. Well, yeah, I think that's what he did, because he pulled his knee pad.
He pulled his knee pad down, or he pulled it up just so he could pull it back down.
Yeah.
And then did the last shot.
Yeah, and he obviously wins. And it got fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
It got fucking uncomfy. I don't know if you want to talk about that. It's more your department.
So, the Bucks come out as Cole, Kyle, and Bobby are in the ring, and they get in the ring. It's a bit awkward. And they're just like looking at him. Cole's looking back and forth between the Bucks and we'll call them Inevitable Era. And kind of we see that tension there, potential feud storming. But then Cole just walks out of the ring, and everyone follows him out. Very, very interesting what might happen with this group of people.
Yeah. I'm really excited. I don't know what the fuck this is about. I really didn't think that they were gonna go ahead and like remake Undisputed Era. I thought that they were gonna like try to integrate things, but it doesn't seem like that's the case.
I had a feeling they would, since Undisputed Era was just so big, and that's what Adam Cole's most known for. It would be kind of a missed opportunity if they didn't do it. Especially since AEW loves their factions.
Yeah.
So after that, we had Adam Page versus Bryan Danielson announced for January 5th. And then we had Tony Schiavone in the ring interviewing Hangman Adam Page. It says, after 60 minutes, covered in blood and sweat, all of the air in my body gone, I was handed back this title. I don't know why the fuck I wrote hand fed. I thought it was funny that in my 3 years in AEW, I've never felt less than a champion last week. Less of a champion than last week. The feeling I have is disappointment. Danielson then comes out. And he says, wait. Entitled Millennial Cowboy still has the AEW title around his shoulder, and he's disappointed. Poor Cowboy. Let's show the people your emotions of how disappointed you are. Who should be disappointed are the fans. I kicked your ass for 60 minutes, and if anybody should be champ, it's me. I'm not somebody who's gonna cry about his feelings. We have a rematch on January 5th, and I'm gonna kick your ass again. You managed to survive because in my match with John Silver, I hurt my leg. Don't worry, Greensboro. I'm not gonna make that mistake. I'm not gonna wrestle next week, and not until January 5th. If Paige goes out there on the 5th and stalls for another 60 minutes, then we end up in the same position with the rightful champ standing here empty-handed. I don't come out here to complain. I came out here with a solution. January 5th, we have judges. If you decide to stall out again, everybody will see and know that the true AEW World Champion is Bryan Danielson. Paige then says, that's real creative. Because I thought of an Iron Man match and many other matches. What you did last week is something nobody has done. You dragged me out to deep waters. In the final seconds, I swam. Had I just 3 more seconds, I would have drowned you. If we keep the time limit and you want judges, then let's get some guys some paydays. You better make sure you paid them well in advance because they will not earn it. I have come way too far for this. I have spilled far too much blood for this. I have given too much of myself for this. And then we go backstage to the Pinnacle. MJF says, Spears, thank you for being a great accountability buddy. Out of curiosity, Wardlow, I pay you a lot of money to protect me. And why weren't you there? He says, this isn't us. This is your fault, punk. You avert every bridge in your career. You were not, we're not a team, we're a family. You're a loner. You three won't be able to coexist. You say not to hide from the facts, but here are the facts. The fact is that nice guy mask is starting to slip off faster than Darby's clown makeup. When I offered a hand to shake and you walked away, you walked into an early retirement. You're looking at the 3 kings of professional wrestling, Dax Harwood says. I don't think you guys have the balls to kill a king. We are the best unit in this world. When you're a Pinnacle, you're always on top. And then, speaking of Pinnacle, we get Wardlow versus Shawn Dean. Captain Shawn Dean.
I was like trying to watch the stream while just like keep an eye on like how shitty I was like looking, and it's so bad. It's making me like crazy. However, not that I think this will come through in any sort of cohesive fashion because I don't think I'm coherent. It's just power bombs. That's all this match was. It was just power bombs. It was like 4 or 5 of them.
Mm-hmm. I think they counted 5.
Yeah, it was. That's all. Obviously, Captain Shawn Dean lost.
No, he might have mounted a comeback.
Not quite. Unfortunately.
So after that, we had a video package for Cody Rhodes versus Sami Guevara. And then we go to the ring where we see Dan Lambert and the Men of the Year in the crowds. Dan Lambert quotes Shakespeare and then says, I don't expect people like you to understand that. Their greatest difficulties in life are deciding to download the newest phone update or turn off the light in the basement of their parents' house. I know every decision I make must be fair to make a level field of playing. Tony Khan represents the flip side. If you're Tony's buddy, you become an EVP. If you're not, it's backstage vignettes for the rest of your career. Scorpio is the only man to pin Chris Jericho in this company. These two studs will be sitting on the sidelines watching Cody Rhodes get yet another title shot. Look how he is treating me. Put yourself in an impossible situation, an assignment you can never complete. He wants me to get you to cheer for Cody Rhodes. How am I going to do that when Cody is a bigger dick than I am? Newsflash, I don't give a damn who you cheer for or who you boo. My only concern is that one of these guys gets the next title match, which they should. When we do, we won't need any help from the head of the company. I actually kind of enjoyed this promo. Because Dan's good at talking, and when he's just talking about the men of the year, I like it. Because yes, give Ethan Page and Scorpio everything.
Yeah.
So then we have Britt Baker's holiday party. Britt says, I'm bigger than Riho, I'm stronger than Riho, I have Jamie Hayter on my side. But let's talk about all of 2021. You can't bring it up without calling it the era of DMD. I built my own throne like I built my own kingdom. I was a pillar of the entire company, and I am the pulse of AEW. You should have stayed under the bottom rope at All Out. Riho, you're out of your league. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. A little reference to Christmas Story. Then we get a very lovely video package for Owen Hart. Showed a lot of high quality footage from his time in Japan, which was very cool.
Yeah.
Very great interviews from fans and friends of Owen Hart, like Mark Henry, Adam Cole, Matt Hardy, among others. Really, really great stuff. And then we had Nyla Rose versus Ruby Soho. Really fun match.
Yeah. Yeah. So Nyla just tackles Ruby right off the bat. Which basically gives Nyla the upper hand in most of the match. Ruby ends up wiggling out of a powerbomb from Nyla. She headbutts her. But Vicky ends up saving Nyla from a charging Ruby who flies into the stairs by pulling Nyla out of the way. But we get a DDT to Nyla. Vicky ends up dumping Ruby off the top rope, hanging her up there too. Nyla hits a knee to the shoulder of Soho. Soho still ends up getting a dragon sleeper onto Nyla. Nyla taps out in the process, but he distracts the ref. So Aubrey doesn't see the tap. Doesn't matter. Ruby ends up pulling Nyla off the first rope. Pele kicks her in the face and wins. Which wasn't what I expected, but
yeah. But I think she'll kind of be the story going into this. Like she's as they mentioned, she was the only one still in the tournament that's had 2 matches. And I feel like it'll be her and Jade Cargill probably in the finals, and I'll probably go to Jade, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah. But then we had Serena Deeb and Hikaru Shida video package. I think they're going to be doing another match, 4th match between them. Hopefully there's some kind of stipulation that really makes it the final match. Because although all these matches are really good, it's starting to get a little tiring. Like have Shida fight other people, have Deeb fight other people. I want to see them branch out.
Yeah.
So then we had Malachi Black versus Griff Garrison.
Yeah, Griff gets a whole fucking boot to the face.
Poor Griff died.
Yeah, Griff gets a tire boot to the face. He really kills himself on a tope suicida. That was unnecessary. He basically lands like here on Alistair, and Alistair kind of carries him the rest of the way. A knee to the face of Griff staggers the boy. Instead of hitting the black mass, Malachi is a dick about it and puts Griff down into a single leg crab. He taps out. And then he black masses Pillman Jr., which, fine, fair, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to miss him.
Welcome, Kayla. It's our 1-year anniversary of being affiliates. Welcome. Glad you could join us.
And I'm freezing a lot.
Are you?
Apparently.
You've been a little better. You've been a lot better in the past few minutes. And of course, as I say that, you freeze once again. But it's definitely much more tolerable.
Good. I'm tolerable now, guys.
We've also got more we've got some channel point rewards, one of which is my favorite, which is playing LA Knight shouting, "Yeah."
Mad that I said this was okay.
Yeah, you okayed that. Oh,
Yeah, I did.
Kayla just redeemed it.
Dummy. Yeah.
Alright, so then we had a promo from Matt Hardy. He said, "What an adorable moment between Jurassic Express and Lucha Bros. I want to see Private Party as the #1 contenders. Isaiah Cassidy is gonna pound Jungle Boy's ass." Phrasing. Jungle Boy, if you're injured, that means that contender's status is deleted. Which, yeah, they're planning to injure Jungle Boy so that Private Party can be the next contenders. Then we had a promo from Jurassic Express where Jungle Boy says, "We're going to come to the arena Christmas morning. When I'm done with you, you're going to be spitting up diamonds." Don't know what that means, but okay. Christian then says,
He said, "I'm going to shove a lump of coal up your ass. And when I'm done with you, you're going to be spitting up diamonds."
Right. That's some good thinking from Jungle Boy.
Well, the moment he said, "I'm going to shove a lump of coal up your ass," I was like, I really hope this ends in a diamond reference. Otherwise, for what?
You could say they'll mine for diamonds. Roderick Strong coming to AEW confirmed.
I don't know about that one.
Oof. Then Christian Cage opens his big fucking mouth and he says, "It will never be their time as long as Jurassic Express is here." And then he plugs their new shirt, the new Jurassic Express shirt, which is like Christmas themed. What a sellout. What a sellout. And then we have our main event, MJF and FTR versus Sting, Darby Allin, and CM Punk.
Oh boy, was this a match. This was a match.
Yeah.
Full to drink. I poured so much lemon juice in it here. You would think that it'd be tolerable. Okay. Makes sense. So we start with Daxy versus Punk. There's just a lot of fussing. There's some slapping. It's actually quite cute at the end of the day, when you really think about it. And then Taz and Tony, fucking all night, and it culminated into this final match. All night, they're at each other's fucking throats in like the most petty bullshit way.
Taz was on another level today.
Taz was in a mood. We get some hip tosses to Daxy and a deep arm drag. We get MJF versus CM Punk. MJF just runs away. Tags him cash. Sting gets in. Dax is pissed about this. Gets up on the turnbuckle and like starts pointing out like it's an illegal move. Which I thought was fucking hilarious because I like the idea that he's like, we're not having Sting against my darling Cashy here. He wants the Scorpion Deathlock. Cash bops on out of the ring after like wiggling furiously. It's kind of like when we pick up the cat. JF gets in. He hits a knife edge chop to Sting. Sting, it's funny. And MJF is like, oh fuck. He gets punkin'. MJF is out of there. He leaves the arena basically. It's very comedic, if you will. I took a couple notes about stuff that happened with Darby. Darby gets sent off the apron, hits his fucking entire head on the fucking or sent over the ropes. Hit his entire fucking head on the apron. which just looked bad. It didn't quite look like it was supposed to happen either. And then once he's back in the ring, FTR butt his ass, which was weird.
Yeah,
Like,
it was like a.
It sort of felt like they like ad-libbed it.
Mm-hmm. It was like a double headbutt to his lower back, like his kidneys. Like, yeah, that'll get him long term.
You're like, at the end of the day, he'll remember this.
In like a month, he'll be peeing blood.
Then Cash gets a backbreaker onto Mr. Allen. There's one Sting gets in, there's a Stinger Splash and a Scorpion Deathlock onto Dax, but MJF gets in with a Bulldog to Sting to break up what would ultimately be the pin. Then we get a body slam to Mr. Dax by Sting. Sting headbutts MJF's balls, if you will, because Sting is kind of stunned, and then Cash just pokes him, and he just felt like some shit that like Gucci would have done in NJPW. Like, that's what that felt like.
It felt like a Looney Tunes cartoon, like a Charlie Chaplin bit.
Yeah. Punk ends up having to take on all of FDR. He fights Dax off the top rope. Dax returns. He suplexes Punk down. Cash tags in. Frog splashes onto Punk. However, we get a GTS to Mr. Dax, but Dax counters that GTS. He pancakes CM Punk into the knees of Cash. MJF then MJF gets in against Sting. Sting sends MJF out of the ring. MJF lands on his entire fucking head. Like, just the entire...
Oh my god.
Oh.
And then immediately FTR checks to see if he's okay.
You could tell that, like, Cash was, like... He was face down on the ground, but, like, he had his arm over MJF, and he was, like... You could tell that they were talking.
Yeah.
Because I think Cash was, like, are you...
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess he is. Thank fucking God.
Yeah.
Eventually, Dax takes the bullet. He gets hit with the GTS, gets thrown into a Scorpion Deathlock.
Death drop.
God, I can't fucking talk today.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote drop too, and I just didn't trust my fucking writing, I guess. Yeah, but gets thrown into the Scorpion Death Drop, and then gets some other stupid shit from Darby, and he takes the pin for MJF. It was real sweet of him. It was actually like really nice because like he straight up comes in, pushes MJF out of the way, and he's like, "Fine, fuck it." I was like, "Oh, buddy."
Yeah, and that shows that's gonna show like the tear between the Pinnacle, where you have somebody like Dax who's willing to die for MJF, and Miriam redeemed no cursing, so we can't curse anymore.
You can just say you don't like me.
But yeah, it'll show like the divide. Like Dax is willing to die for or take the dive for MJF, whereas somebody like Wardlow says it's just business. That's it. And I feel like he's the only one that's gonna feel that way. I doubt Sean's going the way of Wardlow. Which hopefully that leads to a very good singles run for Wardlow.
I'm hoping. I hope he's like taken seriously.
Yeah, I hope so too. Him and Will Hobbs should both be taken very seriously as singles wrestlers. All right, so you want to do the bests of the night? Just to remind everybody, there will be no Impact show tomorrow, as we are both leaving for families for Christmas, and there will be no show on Sunday because we will be busy from tomorrow through Sunday, so we won't have any time to watch any special show that happens.
Also to remind everyone, if you wanna ask us a question, you can ask us a question.
If you have a question for a question segment, leave it in the chat now so it's there for after the bests of the night.
Talk about my shirt real quick.
You
They
talking
put it
about your
on.
shirt?
I didn't even get to brag about it.
Okay.
This is an old shirt, but look, it says "Va Humpug."
Aw.
Fucking pug. Oh shoot! I'm allowed to swear.
Oh no.
What do I do?
I I guess we lose a subscriber. We have to pay $5 to the community now.
Shame, shame, shame.
Uh, thank you, Kayla, for complimenting my hat. Kayla knows I got this from Corey. But yes, it is a very nice hat. It is exactly my vibe. So yeah, if you have a question for a question segment, leave it in the chat now, and we'll get to it after the bests of the night. If you're watching on YouTube, leave it in the comments, and we'll get to it in the next episode. And if you're listening on Spotify, join us at the live show, twitch.tv/The Pinfall Podcast, to ask us questions and talk to us live. All right, let's talk about promo of the night. There wasn't a ton of amazing stuff with promos, although there was Adam Page and Bryan Danielson, which will probably be my pick because Bryan Danielson is amazingly obnoxious on the mic. But he also he makes points. What was that?
He's a pain in the butt.
Yeah. So do you want to go with that? Page and Danielson?
Yeah, sure. I mean, except we did forget this one part of the DMD promo where Rebels in the corner. Drinking what is supposed to be champagne. I don't know if it actually was or not. But she pretends to drink the whole thing, and then it just comes out the sides of her mouth, and she's just sitting there like this.
Oh
The next,
no!
however long.
Oh
and I was
no!
like, oh honey, me too.
But do you still want to go with that Hangman and Danielson for the promo of the night?
Sure.
Okay. All right, now let's talk about wrestler of the night. This will be pretty easy. Actually, maybe not. So 3 choices. I'll give you 3 choices. Adam Cole, Ruby Soho, CM Punk. That might be pretty easy.
Adam Cole.
Yeah, I'll go with Cole too.
Yeah.
Cole was so good, and he's conveying that annoyance with Orange Cassidy so well. Even if sometimes it comes off as a little cartoony, I still think he grounds it quite a bit. All right, so let's talk about match of the night, and as always, we go from the worst to the best of the night. And then we'll decide which one is the match of the night. All right, so worst match of the night. 4 out of 10. Wardlow versus Shawn Dean. It was a squash match, so it's not really much you can give it. Next up, 5 out of 10. Malachi Black versus Griff Garrison. This was basically a glorified squash match. Not a ton here, but it was still decently fun. Next up, another 5 out of 10. Nyla Rhodes versus Ruby Soho. There's a lot of distraction stuff, which made it a little annoying, but Ruby winning was very cool and definitely unexpected. And I'm starting to enjoy Ruby a lot in the ring. I didn't love her so much in WWE, but she's starting to really get a lot better from them. Next up, 6 out of 10. MJ FTR versus Sting, Darby, and Punk. It was fun. It was very silly, but not like the Halloween Elite versus Dark Order silly. Had some good spots, but yeah, it was pretty fun. And then my pick for match of the night. Adam Cole versus Orange Cassidy. I feel like you won't disagree at all.
I will not. This was a lot of fun.
And it had the debut of Kyle.
Yeah, and it was a really well timed match. It had perfect beats, I think.
Yeah.
So I definitely agree with you on that one.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to see who gives Cole his first singles loss.
Yeah. I wonder.
I feel like it'll be Kenny.
It might be.
Could be Kenny, could be Paige. Whoever it is, it's gonna be like somebody huge, because he's not eating a loss from just anybody.
Yeah. No. Definitely not.
All right, you want to answer some questions?
I will answer a question.
Just one?
Oh, there's two.
Only two?
There's three.
Just three?
Oh my God, what is going on?
Well, lucky for you, Miriam has a question. She asks, do you think someone from AEW will answer Jay White's open challenge and get him on AEW? A-dub. I think it'll be Danielson.
I think it'll be Cole. He's been teasing Cole.
Yeah, but
I'm like,
I'll never trust Jay teasing somebody ever since he teased him and Kenny on Impact. Like, straight up, had a face-to-face confrontation on Impact and nothing happened with it.
true. That was interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah. And
I just think, like,
yeah.
Adam's just. I feel like Adam is just the absolute perfect.
They're both heels, though.
I don't think that matters. He's a nuisance.
They're both nuisances.
I need different words that aren't swear words in my vocabulary. He's a pain in the tuchus. They're both pains and tuchuses. I think that a match between the two of them yelling at each other. Oh. Quintessential.
The only way I could see him doing it is if they do a former Bullet Club angle. What was that? Are you okay? I'm sorry I mentioned Bullet Club. I didn't need to choke him.
I guess the gin I have has a very high alcohol content because I think I just burned my nose hairs.
Oh God.
I inhaled into like this rounded glass, which is like concentrating everything, and I just let me try that again. Yeah, no, I mean, I think like doing the Bullet Club angle would be great.
Actually, I think Danielson will fight Shibata at Wrestle Kingdom. But for Jay, for Jay, I don't know. I don't personally think it'll be Cole. Just because of like the angle with it. Could be Josh Alexander.
When is this match?
Isn't it February 19th or something?
Isn't it was born in 92. Let that happen.
Who?
Isn't it January 15th?
January 15th? Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
I said February before.
No, there's a different thing happening. Let's see. Not that it really counts for much, but where are they gonna be in January?
Wrestle Kingdom.
January 12th is in North Carolina again.
Mm-hmm.
January 19th is in Washington, D.C.
Are you talking about AEW?
Yeah.
It's not unheard of for them to also not be on an episode because they're doing other stuff.
I don't know.
Maybe Bandito. Or maybe Gresham. I have a feeling it's not going to be an AEW guy, honestly.
I think it might be.
I hope it is.
My fingers.
Yeah.
My fingers are crossed. How am I supposed to give emphasis to anything?
There are other ways to give emphasis besides cursing.
My fingers are root, toot, and crossed.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's somebody from AEW, but I have a feeling it's not. But my first idea, if it's somebody from AEW, could be let's see. I'm not sure if they would do like former Bullet Club or like just leave it exclusively to former Bullet Club. I know Danielson wanted to do stuff in Japan, so he's probably doing the Shibata one. Jay, I don't know. I don't know about Adam Page. Adam Page probably won't be around for it. Imagine it's Matt Cardona.
That would be so annoying.
That would be so great. It'd be really annoying because they're both annoying, but it'd be so great. What if it's Keith Lee?
Maybe. Also, could be somebody announced for PWG. Is that no? That's in February. I think that's in February.
Yeah. Maybe Keith Lee. I have a feeling it's him.
Really?
I don't know why I have that feeling, but I just do. It's either Keith Lee or Josh Alexander.
I'm sticking with Cole.
Okay. All right. Well, unless there are more questions, Liz, would you like to close out the show?
Yes. I don't know. Anyways, thank you for joining us. If you joined us, if you didn't join us, well,
sucks.
Who needs you? No, I'm kidding. If you joined us in the audio realm, thank you so much. And if you joined us in the YouTube realm, thank you so much. If you joined us in the audio realm, I'm really sorry. I probably uploaded this really fucking late. Anyways. Oh, shoot! Oh, dang it! It's just second nature! Like me saying, or like. Drink more of this non-swearing juice.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll help.
Shoot. Where was I? I probably uploaded this really late. Oh. Anywho. If you join us in the future, thank you. No, if you join us in the future, happy Festivus is what I wanted to say. Happy
You can do it. I believe in you.
I can't talk to Mercury's in retrograde or something.
Oh my god.
It's not in retrograde until like January 15th. Anywho, please join us, I don't know, a week from now when we talk about this hoo-ha again. Actually, no, join us less than a week from now, on Tuesday. Which is a week from now. That's not, is it? Theoretically it is.
What is?
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
That's a full week from now.
It's
like
6
if you count
days.
a week.
6
Wednesday,
days.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 7 days.
We're including Wednesday, but Wednesday is a half hour from being over. Also, what if the person who challenged Jay is Kyle O'Reilly?
Really be cucking us a bit. A swear word? I think that's a swear word. I think that's just a term.
It's just a term. That's not a swear or curse.
I don't think it is. But please join us for either a week from now or 6 days from now for our WWE 2K22 stream. No, join us Monday. Ooh, rattlesnakes.
Oh
Join us Monday.
You're really taking your time with this.
Join us Monday because we're going to do our TLC stream for our WWE 2K20
Battle of the Brands, not a podcast.
Battle of the Brands.
All right, now that Liz is finally done, thank you all for watching. Join us on Monday for our 2K20 Battle of the Brands stream. TLC pay-per-view. You won't want to miss it because we've got great cards set up. Follow and subscribe, everybody. You get special rewards for being a subscriber on our Twitch. But being a subscriber on YouTube allows you to stay in tune with all of our episodes if you can't make it to the live show. And we've also got a Spotify. Listen to us on there if you want to take us on the road. Our Twitter's at Pinfall Podcast. I'm at the Mark Cameron. Liz is at Eliza23. And we'll see you all on Monday once again for 2K20. Have a fantastic weekend, fantastic Christmas if you celebrate it, and Kwanzaa, and formerly Hanukkah, and happy Festivus today. Tomorrow? Oh,
30
tomorrow.
minutes.
Yeah. Have a great night, and we'll see you on Monday.